If you trade on margin or trade in options, be prepared to see a message like this, where your buying power is, it doesn't say, account deficit. That means negative. So don't freak out just yet if you see this, because this is normal whenever you're trading, especially multi leg options. Because sometimes you might do a multi leg option saying where you'll say, okay, I'll put in this option to buy a bunch of shares, but at the same time, do another option to sell a bunch of shares. And the difference would either be a small debit or credit to you. So it's like if you owe your friend $100 and they owe you $90, it's really like you only owe your friend $10. So, for example, I had a bunch of options expiring today on Friday, and the settlement is called T plus one, where the trading day plus 1 day for it to settle takes place. So these options expire Friday, today, and I won't know until Monday once they go through the options clearing corporation, once they settle everything on their end, and then that data transfers to Robinhood, and then they know what's going on. Then that money will come back to normal, and it'll show you actually what's in your account. So all this funny business back and forth with options, totally normal to see that account deficit. Don't freak out. A lot of options expire on Fridays. So on Monday morning, check your account. The money should be there. If not by the afternoon, then maybe reach out to Robinhood support to see what's going on. But yeah, on Fridays, don't freak out if you see that. And in fact, a little bit later, as you can see, my buying power return to normal. No longer deficit. And this was at 11 something at night that I went through. So it actually came through earlier than me waiting till Monday to find out what's going on. So I think one of the things that messed me up here were these lift options. So here's a notification. I was assigned on my lift call option in my individual account. They took away 500 shares of Lyft that I didn't own yet because it's an option. Well, they gave me 500 shares, and at the same time, I sold 500 shares of Lyft. So I bought them for a total of $7,000, and I sold them for a total of $6,500. So I'm down $500 just from that, not considering how much I gained or earned from the premiums. So this option event happened. I think that's part of what messed me up and why they said I was in an account deficit. I also trade on margin, but I didn't dip into my margin yet. So I'm not sure if that has anything to do with this, but it's possible. But all these other options expiring today. You can see my put option expired, rhythm put option expired, and this is me selling a put on all these different stocks, saying that I promise I will buy 100 shares of RITM at $9. But it never came to pass. It never dipped below $9. So I never had to buy it. And now that money's released to me again. So now that frees up some money. So now I can go back and do some more plays with these options. But overall, if you see that account deficit, don't panic. This is normal.